MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. The Reds are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Kyle Hendricks is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Mark Payton, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. The average sits at 294, 8 home runs, and 31 RBIs. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be giving that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. D-Row, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
You know, Matty, when I look at this lineup at first glance, the fact that they're last in doubles doesn't mean a whole lot to me. But then you got to say to yourself, if they're not driving the ball in the gap, they're certainly not driving it out of the ballpark. So this offense has to clean it up, play a little bit differently, be a little bit more aggressive on the base pass because you can't expect them to string a ton of hits together.
2-0 now. The pitch. Had him hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. So a relatively routine start for the top of the 1st here. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Tyler Mahle gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Hits this one hard the other way. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. From the stretch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
And that brings up Javi Baez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Bryant over at second. Rizzo on at first with nobody out. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Fly ball out toward right field. Irvin is there to put it away for route number 1. The throw is wild, and it gets away. But they'll catch a break as the runners are going to stay where they are here as there's no advance. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's hit 5 home runs in his last 10 games, so he's got to be oozing with confidence right now. He's the guy in that lineup that these pitchers have to hold down if they're going to even try to be successful.
At the plate now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. One and one to Schwarber.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
In now, David Bodie. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Molly isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metric.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So a 3-run shot to left center. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he chops it on the ground toward the right side. Scooped up, throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. 2nd inning coming up. It's 3-0 Chicago. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Jesse Winker.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Ready now, Freddie Galvis. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He carries a .308 batting average. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. And there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Tucker Barnhart. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1-1 to Tucker Barnhart.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Right side hit hard. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Still down 3-0. Last half of the second set to go, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's take a look at third baseman Eugenio Suarez, one of the more underrated players in our sport. Big time power from the right side, ability to crush a hanging breaking ball. Also soft hands at the hot corner. Very reactionary down there, and a strong arm.
Stepping in now, Yolmer Sanchez. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Sanchez is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Now the 2-1. Will not catch the zone, ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Kyle.
Stepping in, Kyle Hendricks. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Yeah, and that splitter is normally the go-to pitch to this guy, but it really hasn't shown that good downward action that he usually has. He needs to get back to finishing it out front.
Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. And he struck him out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He swings and grounds it to short. Galvis is there. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1, but they lead it 3-0. That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Look to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready now for Cincinnati, Nick Senzel. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. First offering on its way.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. And got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2. This one sinks low on a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Into the box now, Tyler Mahle, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Now the 2-0. Bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Reds are down and ordered. They trail it here 3-0.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the third inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. Not only do they lead the league in runs scored, but also in team batting average. Some players I talked to during batting practice told me it's all about winning every inning. They try to take that mentality into each new frame. So when one guy gets a hit to start off an inning, it's almost like a challenge to the next guys coming up to get them home and put numbers on the board. Clearly, that approach makes this a very dangerous offense, guys.
The first baseman.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First pitch coming. Here it is. Anthony Rizzo will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Oh, that's kicked out.
Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. And right into the shift. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. The throw to first is in time, one down. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball one, no strike.
Bases are empty, one man out. A ball and a strike.
Ball one strike.
Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Payton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. At the plate, Mark Payton back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here it comes. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. 1-1 to the Reds leadoff man. So 1-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and the Reds have their first hit of the game.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
In is Joey Votto now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio.
Coming to the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First pitch on its way.
Nope, that's down. Inside ball.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall. This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Into the box now, Jesse Winker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Suarez isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate. As they get one back, it's 3-1 now.
Great piece of hitting here. Man on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Standing in now, Freddie Galvis, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Galvis behind 0-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Cubs 3 and the Reds 2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Into the box, David Bodie.
The third baseman.
Check swing here, and they'll appeal it down to first, but Carl Dixon's right on it. He went around, so that's strike 1. picked him up. Senzel will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 1. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's ready. Here's the first offering. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Now a swing and a little pop-up here right behind home plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They're up 3-2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
First pitch of the at-bat. Tucker Barnhart is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Scorched to third. He's right there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in now, Phillip Ervin. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Hit out towards second. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 50.
At the plate, Nick Senzel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. It's a solo home run for Nick Senzel. 4th home run for him on the season as the Reds have pulled back to even now, 3 apiece.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Tyler Malley.
To the plate now, Tyler Mahle. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, and now look at this. The pitcher gives one a ride to deep left. Out of here. Back-to-back home runs, and they've taken the lead. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first home run of the season as they take the lead 4-3.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
The center fielder.
At the plate, Mark Payton.
Mark.
As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. This year against right-handed pitching, Payton is batting exactly .230. Not where he wants to be, I'm sure.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Reds 4 and the Cubbies 3. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Yolmer Sanchez.
The second baseman. Yolmer.
First delivery to him on the way.
Sanchez.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Now here's the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Line toward the alley and left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
At the plate now, Kyle Hendricks. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Comes set with the 0-1. And he pops up the bunt attempt. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. So striding in, Chris Bryant, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. On the ground to the left side. Reined in. A tag for one. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. The 2010 NL MVP Joey Votto will start us out when we come back. 5 innings complete. It's the Reds 4 and the Cubbies 3. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the veteran first baseman Joey Votto. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field, and this is going to be extra bases here leading off the 6th.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. And a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
The left fielder, number 33.
Runner at second, one away, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker. And he lays off there, 1-0. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Winker hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in
a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now. Ian Happ will come in as the new third baseman now following the injury.
Defensively for the Cubs. Now playing third base, number 8, Ian Happ.
So now to the plate, Freddie Galvis, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Grounded to first. Rizzo is there. There's one. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Reds 4 and the Cubbies 3. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's fallen off the table.
Payton is right there, and he's got it for the first out.
The batter, number 9.
Here's Javier Baez. He went down on strikes last time up. Now the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Galvis towards second. He's got it. Throw not nearly in time, so despite the great effort, that'll go into the books as an infield single.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Good splitter there, and it's even at 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Late square, and this is popped up. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Red skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Jesse Biddle takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Biddle.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back safely. Now the double steal is on here. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And he is in there.
Now batter, right fielder, Jason.
Ready for another shot now, Jason Hayward, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Steven Souza will grab a bat to pinch hit, and he'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
This is line to left. Winker is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cubs strand a couple. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Steven Souza will stay in the game, taking over in right field and batting in the 8th spot.
Now playing right field. Number 21.
7th inning ready to roll, and next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. Sinker to open the AB, and there for strike 1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
That's the ball.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
The right fielder.
Standing in, Phillip Ervin. A couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. First pitch on its way.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Swing and a line drive, but just foul. Another one sent foul. sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Philip Irvin goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Stepping in now, Nick Senzel. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Michael Lorenzen will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Scott Schebler will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Last half of the 7th here, and next will be the power-hitting catcher, Wilson Contreras.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Ball 2 now.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
The 3-0 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yolmer Sanchez. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Here's the 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Jason Kipnis will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 27, Jason Kipnis.
A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. One 1-0 pitch on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Payton is there. 2 gone. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
A runner on first with 2 away. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. A ball and a strike now to Bryant. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. One left for the Cubs. They still trail it here 4-3. Tony Watson will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Schebler, 28 years old. He was taken in the 26th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The center fielder.
Standing in, Mark Payton. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Oh, but he robs him on a super diving catch.
The batter.
And certainly worth a second look here as we've got our camera locked in on him from the beginning of the play, and you can see him stretch out as far as he can to pull this one in. Nice play. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Joey Votto. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Changeup laid off down around the shins. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. There's Baez. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Amir Garrett is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 50, Amir Garrett.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. He's set. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
So he got him swinging. Anthony Rizzo is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Into the box, Javier Baez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder giving chase, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
In now, Kyle Schwarber. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Sent on the ground out to second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. A ball and a strike. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. And it's fouled away.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Again, another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Pedro Strop trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Pedro Strop.
Standing in now, Steven Souza, skied in the air to straightaway left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. Score holds at 4-3. Set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Now the 0-1. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Fouled away. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Settling in now, Jesse Winker. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. This is in the air out to right field. Souza is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in, Freddie Galvis. He was a double play victim last time around. Hit hard but foul. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Line toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
No balls and 1 strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Lazy fly ball out to center field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. They'll add a big insurance run here as the runner scores from second.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
He'll step in here at 275. 8 home runs and 19 driven in. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Moustakas waits on the 1-1, and this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Not the best changeup there, an easy take. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. To short. Baez has it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Reds lead it 5-3. Matt Bowman is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 67, Matt Bowman.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak has been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Split fingered pitch is in there for strike 1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. One and 2 now. Pitch on the way. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
There's a swing and a miss, says, oh my goodness. He loses the shillelagh on that one. Look out. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. This one's flared out toward left. Left fielder coming in, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And if the Cubs are thinking about turning to their bench here, there you get a look at what's available for them. Victor Caratini will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Victor Caratini.
Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. You see the average starting play at .318. 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Caratini stands 6'1" and hits from both sides of the plate. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Fouled off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
To the plate now, Chris Bryant. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. Cincinnati used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Tyler Mahle notches his 3rd win of the year. Matt Bowman records the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: